So we are still homeless, we are still nomads living in the trailer, but right now we moved spots. We have a new camping spot now on the lake right beside Ellison Provincial Park.
The property belongs to friends of ours and it is just a beautiful spot right on the lake. They've had it in their family for quite a few years. There used to be an old cottage on the property which has since burned down, but there's still a cool old chimney standing. We have our own little beachfront and a little spot to fish and cliff jump, so the kids are having a blast.
So we're going to ride off together. Yeah. Well, here we go.
If you've been following along with us so far as we've been recapping our latest adventure to the Philippines, you would know that at this point we are in Cebu City. And on this particular day, we decided to go visit the Sirao Flower Gardens. So everybody's super tired and super grumpy. We stayed up late last night hanging out with a bunch of people playing basketball and volleyball. And then we got up early this morning and everybody's not happy. So we're here now at the Sirao Flower Garden and we're gonna go check it out. So the Sirao Flower Garden is pretty unique. There's lots of cool little structures and statues and buildings and things you can take pictures in front of. Come try out the swing. Posing for pictures isn't really my thing, but Brienne being a photographer, it's kind of right up her alley.
If you are an Instagrammer, you will love Sirao Flower Gardens. They have all kinds of places to take pictures.
How does it smell, Avery? Avery had.
Yeah, one thing we realized in the Philippines is that Filipino people love taking selfies. So the Sirao Flower Gardens is pretty heavily visited by both locals and tourists. And people love taking pictures here, and I think this whole place is built just for Instagram. But even if you're not into photography or Instagram, the Sirao Flower Gardens is a really awesome place to visit. The garden itself is beautiful, and the view surrounding it is amazing. It's worth a visit even if you don't bring a camera.
If you really do want that really perfect shot, we recommend going first thing in the morning before it gets too busy, or that hour before sunset to get that golden hour.
While we were there, we seen a sign that you would never, ever see in Canada. Not only would you not pay to use a public washroom in Canada, you for sure would never pay a separate fee depending on what you do in there.
No.
I wonder how they know. Like, do they weigh you before? Honor system, I guess. I just wonder, do they go in there after and check? Like, this guy definitely deposited stool in here. And he only paid 5 pesos. Sir, you owe us 5 pesos for taking that poop.
It's just, no matter what you give them, they're going to know what you're doing in there. It's just a little bit too much information.
Like, here's 10 pesos.
Here's an extra 5 to keep it on the down low.
I wonder what 20 pesos gets you. 15 if you do both, maybe? I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Send me a piece of that corn. Send me a piece of that corn for later.
Get that corn out of my face!
From Sirao Flower Gardens, we went to Tops Lookout. And we also recommend doing this either first thing in the morning or in the evening when the city's all lit up.
Yeah, when we got there, it was middle of the day and it was smoking hot. Now we're just walking into Tops. It's a lookout of all of Cebu City. And it's surrounded by like a corridor of stone archways that the kids just love running up and down. Maybe look here. We heard the view is better at night, and we actually had plans to come back there. There's a restaurant up there for supper with some friends that we had met, and we ended up getting a text after saying that they weren't going to make it because they had plans already that they forgot about. So we don't know if it's better at night. I assume it is. With all the lights, it would look really nice.
It's probably safe to say.
So if you've been there at night and in the day, you can comment down below and tell us, is it better at night?
And there is an admission fee at Tops Lookout. It's not much. But also, if you are planning it around a meal, go to the restaurant and you have the view, but you don't have to pay an admission. But you do pay for your food.
After being in the heat at Tops Lookout, we decided to go to the pool after that for a little bit. And while we were there, we planned the next day to go to World Cebu. So World Cebu was an awesome water park with slides for kids in a kids area, and there's slides for the thrill seeker, slides that I would not do. There was one slide where you stand on this platform and then it just drops out and you free fall and then hit the slide.
Not for us.
Not for me, no.
But there were some fun big rafts for the whole family to go down. Fun little spray park kids area. So much fun.
Here we go, William. There was this one slide called the Space Hole, and the kids called it the Toilet Bowl, because you go around and you fall down through the hole in the middle, and that was their favorite slide. They just kept doing over and over again.
Oh, he went all the way around. The other kid didn't.
And poor Benny was just like, just this much too short.
Too short. Poor guy. But if you're in the city and it's hot like it was when we were there, it's a great way just to spend a day.
It took us a while to decide which water park we were going to go to because Cebu City has 3, I think, really big ones.
But I think we made a good choice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you watch our next video when we go to the island of Bohol, which is right next to Cebu. If you like this video, chances are you'll like our last videos. So click right here to see our last video.
And click right here to subscribe.
Thank you.